Hello and welcome to On Your Lane. This is the best place for ambitious people who are taking charge of their lives, making that income, making that impact, and living a fulfilling life. How are you doing? Today, we're talking about ready is a liar. Yes, the lie of ready. What do I mean? Because there's so many things that we wait to do because we're waiting for conditions, we're waiting for circumstances, we're waiting for ourselves, we're waiting for something to happen. I've heard people say when I'm 40, when I'm 25, when I'm 60, there's different things that we put in a certain box because we think I'm not ready yet. And I want to tell you that that's a lie. There's so much you can do today that will build up to it. And because life doesn't happen in chunks of time, there is nothing that you would do at 40 that you can't do now, or you can't start preparing and start activating now. So ready is truly an excuse. It's an excuse to stop you from taking action. Ready is a lie. So think about the things that you have told yourself that you are waiting for. What are they? Right? I've had people talk to me about their fitness journey and they're like, I'm not ready. When I'm ready, I'll start. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Well, I don't have time right now. My work is busy. I have a kid and everything. I'm like, life will keep getting complicated. Life will not simplify itself for you to do the things that you want to do. If you're ready to do the things you want to do, prioritize, clear up your life, and get to doing them. I've had people say, I love what you do. I want to get some mentorship. I'll join your program when I'm ready. I'm like, today is the day, okay? This is the day you can make these decisions to know your purpose, to build that business. You can start doing some groundwork. Waiting for a specific day acts as if you're waiting for magic to happen. That is going to click everything. Nothing like that is going to happen. So understand the excuse of ready. Identify it as a lie and see how that feels for you. It's like, I want to work on my fitness goals, but I am not ready. Rephrase that. I want to work on my fitness goals, but I don't want to. How does that feel? Because ready, what do you mean ready? What will happen to make you ready? Okay, so there is nothing magical that will happen. Every day is an opportunity for you to better yourself. Every day is an opportunity for you to pursue your dreams. And when you take this ready as an excuse, take it out, you start seeing actually opportunities that will help you do the things that you want to do now. The first thing you should know is you will never know everything. You will never cover all the risks. You will always be learning. That's how life is. So sometimes we think, okay, when I have this amount of money, then I can start this. No, start with what you have. That gives you room to learn. That makes you comfortable with making mistakes. Let's say if you start a business with maybe $200, you can make mistakes and survive them. Different from saying, okay, I want to raise 2 million before I start, or 200,000, 20,000 before I start. That is going to be a big call for you. So you never cover all the bases. There will always be something that will shock you. There will always be something that you'll be like, oh my goodness, what is happening? That will always happen. I can guarantee it. So be open to making mistakes, be open to failure, and be open to always be learning. The other thing is the catch that is there. It's a catch because, you know, being ready, saying I'm not ready, stops you from taking action, right? But the thing is, action is what brings clarity. So let's say for me, I wanted to build a business in agriculture. So I started a farm. What if I was sitting and saying, okay, I want to build a business in agriculture? I would have all these ideas and they would look a certain way. But on the ground, life was totally different. When I started the farm, I started knowing, I wanted to build a farm that was vegetable based. No, I don't want to do that anymore. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can You start seeing pathways when you're taking action. So when you're saying I'm not ready and not taking action, you're actually preventing clarity from your life. You sit down with wishes, but you need to take action and start moving. And then you'll be surprised what comes up. You'll be surprised what you thought you like and you don't like anymore. You'll be surprised thinking, oh my goodness, this was there all this time. You are a partner in this. Like, you will open doors for connections, doors for progress when you take action. Action brings clarity. And being ready is not what is going to help. Doing all the analytics, do all the groundwork, I used to love that. I used to love to sit down and just plan out things. Like, I'm gonna grow this, my farm is gonna look like this. It was all, looking back, it was all rubbish. It was rubbish because it wasn't realistic. It was based on head knowledge. It wasn't practical. So action helps you. So that's why you don't have to wait to be ready to take those steps. Action will help you identify the next steps and move forward. The next thing is perfection is impossible. I think it connects with the other point I said, but perfection is impossible. And I have had this experience in my life where I am trying to keep things perfect. I want a system that works, but perfection gets attained over time. So whatever you want to do in your life and you're waiting for perfection to happen is going to really just delay you. I remember trying to create a business, and I was like, okay, I need everything to fall into place. And that didn't happen because I didn't even know the everything until I was starting that business. I didn't even know I needed a support in a different country. I didn't even know that I needed somebody with a truck to come move the goods. I didn't know all that. So I was trying to be perfect with the planning, but on the ground things were different. It's not to say don't plan and then take action on that plan. And that's why starting small is amazing, because it allows you to make those mistakes and keep going, right? Perfection is absolutely impossible. So, friend, what are you waiting for? I'm asking this again. What are you waiting for? What is it that you're saying, I'm waiting to happen at a certain point? My husband says I should be ready for the man he'll be at 40. And I'm always like, dude, you'll be surprised. You'll be like the same man at 40, because there's nothing magical that will happen. I remember I was working with this guy and he gave me an example. He was like, oh, you're so serious too soon in life. Why can't you wait to be serious when you are at a certain age in your life? And I was like, what will happen at that age? Will I all of a sudden be able to be serious? And I started thinking and giving examples of people I was in school with. Like in school, you're like, I'm in this phase, I'm gonna do this, but they started drinking too much in school, and that stuck with them, and they couldn't stop it until some of them died. Some of them just have messed up their lives because of that habit they cultivated at a certain point. They thought at some age they might cut it off, but it's not possible. So when this guy was telling me, you're too serious too soon, wait for a certain age, I'm like, what I am right now is what I'll be at that age as well. Like I can't just all of a sudden change just because I've gotten to a certain age, or change because I'm in a new country, change because I'm in a new job. I experienced that as well, where I was in a job, I hated it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like this accounting thing, but also maybe it's the environment I'm in. I need to change my jobs. I'll change my job, go to a different place, and I'll be there with the same problems, because I carried myself there as well with all my issues, right? So there's nothing magical that happens in life, but if you allow it, you can be making progress brick by brick as you go through life. And that means not waiting to be ready. I'm not saying be reckless, prepare, but take steps, small steps, and move forward, and you'll be surprised what doors open. I've said that before, what doors will open as you take action. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please share, like, subscribe, leave a comment. And if you want more actionable tips that help you execute on a day-to-day basis, check out these resources. And if you want to build a productive life, you want to live a life of no regrets, and I encourage you to attend the productivity class that will help you set goals and make sure those goals happen. Big goals that happen over time, brick by brick. Check out the productivity class. There's a link in the description. And I'm here every Tuesday on the YouTube, and I am on the podcast every Thursday. Let's meet up. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.